plaque on the wall says it all, with the 1938 construction date of the Erie County Jail. So Erie County Sheriff John Garcia says it's his opinion the 80-year-old plus structure downtown on Delaware Avenue and the additional Olden Correctional Facility, which was built in 1985 for overcrowding, are no longer suitable for today's or the future justice system.
They're not conducive to what corrections is about today, which is about programming, recidivism, right? And the programming we do have, it's been very successful, and we want to expand that, but we're limited. We don't have classrooms. The design of the Erie County Holding Center, the linear design, was meant so people could not escape, and it's a maze, but it's very labor intensive.
No actual site or design would be in that study, but there would be input from architects, corrections experts, the public, and advocates for the incarcerated on, again, the need for such a new facility, which the county executive already pegged at possibly up to $200 million. But Garcia contends a centralized facility, also with a better environment for jail officers who sometimes must currently work mandated overtime to staff both facilities, would actually save taxpayers in the long run.
A cost savings of tens of millions of dollars. I think in staffing costs, it would be very conservative to say between $20 and $25 million per year.
You talk about the tax savings, you talk about the efficiency of the structure, the need possibly to come in with new programs, but do you think you will face some opposition in trying to get this done?
The only opposition that I have seen are groups that say that they don't want a study done for a new jail, that we shouldn't have this jail. The opposition that I have seen are people that say we don't need a jail at all. In that utopian society, we don't live in it.
Very interesting. The sheriff brought up cost savings, but how could this really impact or help taxpayers and inmates as well as the staff?
Oh, he says basically, Claudine, they would be more efficient. He brought up the example of Monroe County out in Rochester, and he says basically that they have about the same size inmate staff out there, but basically they have a much smaller actual staff with the jail deputies. And he also said that, let's face it, the state requires them to do more of these programs to try to educate inmates so they don't repeat as criminals, and also the idea of more health for substance abuse for them. So he says you can do all that more in a more centralized, efficient facility, and that's why he's making his case about this.
It's going to be interesting to see how this feasibility study turns out. I mean, it's $750,000, and that is taxpayers' money,
and
people want to know.
$200 million possibly for a new jail.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Brian, I know you will be on top of this one for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.